Alright, hello, billyjoeallen. This is a response to your video entitled, You're Wrong. I'm just going to look at this topic I'm most interested in, which is pertaining to religious belief. You claim to be an agnostic deist. Alright, there are a few interesting things here because you specifically claim that you're not an atheist and you're not a theist. You're a third option, which you call agnosticism. A lot of people try and say this. They think that agnosticism is somewhere in between. Like here's theism, here's atheism, and here's agnosticism. Somewhere in between, you're the neutral party, something like that. Maybe that's not what you think. You can respond to that in another video. But I'd like to inform you that that's wrong. Agnosticism is actually not really pertaining to belief. Agnosticism is pertaining to what is knowable. If you say you're an agnostic, you don't think that it's knowable whether God exists or not. That has nothing to do with whether you believe in Him or not. When it comes to belief in God, there are really only two options. You either have a belief or you lack a belief. So unless you can say, I believe in, insert God here, unless you can say specifically what God you believe in, even if you're not sure, even if you're undecided, you're an atheist until proven otherwise. Atheism is the inherent lack of theism. So until you can consider yourself a theist, you're an atheist. That includes all categories. No matter what else you believe, you're an atheist unless you're a theist, you're an atheist. A lot of people don't like hearing that because of the connotation of atheism. Also, I'd like to undefine atheism. Atheism is not believing in no God. Atheism, as I said, is simply a lack of belief in a God. So atheism is defined by the absence of theism, and so, but I'm just going to assume that you really actually aren't a theist, and I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that you are in fact an atheist. If you actually are an agnostic, then you can't believe in God. I mean, if you're being intellectually honest with yourself and you say, I don't think you really can know whether God exists or not. Well, if you don't think you can know, then you can't really go ahead and say that you believe in Him anyways, because that's not intellectually honest. So, in fact, all agnostics are atheists, as I understand the definition. You can argue the strength of agnosticism. Some people say that agnosticism doesn't mean you don't think it's absolutely knowable, but they think it's unlikely that you can know, or they even go so far as to say that knowledge and belief are two very different things. So while one may never know something, they can still believe in it. I personally don't consider that intellectual honesty, but a case can certainly be made for it, and I've heard it made. Finally, deism. This gets kind of weird. I think I'd like to hear what you define deism as before I go ahead and try and throw some more semantical logic at you. So, what do you believe or not believe? That's my question to you. Talk to you later, man.